I'll keep this simple. Have you seen any action movie ever? Then you've already seen most of this movie, but does that mean you shouldn't watch it? Hi, I'm Connor, and welcome to FILMSPOUT. And before we get into Tom Clancy's Without Remorse, you should consider subscribing. It's right next to the thumbs up button. So, where do we begin? I'll start by stating the obvious. The story is meh, the acting is meh, the editing and ADR is just meh. To be honest, coming from a company like Amazon, they should definitely be able to do better. I will say some good things about this movie before we get into ripping it to shreds, because it's not the worst movie I've ever seen, which is a plus and a minus. The stunts and the effects were pretty good, which is, for an action movie, what you want to see. Like all good action movies before it, they've got explosions, they've got gunplay, they've got car stunts, they've even managed to sneak in a cheeky plane crash. Now that's like the trifecta of action movies. Like, who doesn't like those things? And that's pretty much where all of the good things end. Oh wait, there's Jamie Ball. I liked Jamie Ball, the actor. I mean, congrats to him, I guess. I thought he did a really good job. But even for an action movie, there are some things I can't let go. Like, some plot points just made zero sense. For example, one scene, our protagonist, Michael B. Jordan, crashes into a car using a truck, gets out of the truck, sets the car on fire, waits for it to be engulfed by flames, and then decides, I'm gonna get in that car. So walks up to the car, which is on fire, opens the door like nothing's happening, and just sits in the car calmly, and proceeds to have a minute-long conversation in a car that's fully on fire, and then just gets out. Like, nothing's happened. Oh man, honestly, just get out of a burning car. Do you know what I mean? Just, I'm gonna get in that. Set it on fire. Jesus Christ. Not to mention, they try to do that thing that some movies do, where they don't reveal the whole story until you've have to figure it out all the way through. Only this movie did it poorly. I'm still not entirely sure what the movie was actually about. From what I can gather, it's about a war the Americans are trying to have with the Russians because they feel Americans are too safe and need some sort of conflict to unite them together. See, I'm laughing saying it. That's how stupid that is. This is not Michael B. Jordan's best work, I'll be honest. It's really not. Some scenes he was just very one-dimensional. Other scenes he was literally just mumbling underneath his breath. Like, I had to actually turn on the subtitles to figure out what on earth he was saying. And then other times he was just very, very stoic. He was trying to pull a Jason Statham without being Jason Statham or The Rock or those kind of things. It just came across very emotionally damaged. Which, I mean, if you've watched the movie, you guess that's kind of the point, but it didn't come across very well, in my opinion. Personally, I like to have my action heroes either magically avoid all bullets, that movie aim. I'd rather them do that than take multiple clips to the chest and still somehow survive. I don't know. I don't get it. He definitely should have died multiple times during this movie. There's no way a man, no matter, even if it's an action movie, can take 7 rounds to the chest and live. Like, I was sitting there at one point like, oh shit, like this story's about to actually go somewhere. It's about to turn into some sort of very cool self-sacrifice movie, and he just lived. He just lived. In the end, I'm only going to give this a 34 out of 100. You should definitely not watch this movie unless one of two things has happened. You're A, so bored out of your mind that you'd rather watch paint dry, or you've been scrolling through Netflix for hours and you just need something to glaze over with. And that's all from me. So if you've liked this video, leave it a like. And if you've watched this movie, tell me your thoughts in the comment section. I'd love to read them. With that being said, I'm Connor, and I'll see you next time.